Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to Del Mar for some Friday afternoon racing here in Southern California. I'm Kurt Hoover. I'll be with you throughout the day and throughout the meet. Joining me is my friend Ryan Anderson, back for more this afternoon. And Ryan, you and I gamble every day. We all bet on horses every day. To me, yesterday's a day you just take and you toss it in a trash can and you move on. They were impossible results. Everybody I know got buried. A few people scraped some money together. The rest of us start fresh, and we just forget what happened yesterday.
Exactly. Yesterday was a great day, but today's a new one.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a great day.
Well, great day of racing,
I
not
can't
great
go
day
that
betting.
way. Yeah,
not great day betting.
It was kind of a sour day, but we rallied and watched baseball and the nice meal at Chiefs up by the train station. Had a good BLT, glass of wine, and watched the Mariners win. So that was okay. Pick six carryover, $38,000 for you super high five players, a $10,000 carryover, and a Friday stake, the real good deal. And the way I put today's card, I just said to a friend of mine, and I said to you, a much more manageable card, if that makes sense.
Yeah, much more manageable. I don't see a result like yesterday.
Hope not.
In today's card. Hope not, unless one of us has the ticket.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's get started. Turf racing kicks off on the opener. Scratch to 3, a field of 5, going the starter allowance condition.
Yeah, I saw the race 1-4. I thought the one Giggle deserved a look. Has been working with OK Rose, at least in that last work. Held her own in that one. Third start of the form cycle I thought made a lot of sense. Going to save ground from the one post. Tough field, even though it's a small one.
Yeah, I was talking the other day about my old school notebook I keep now with my horses to watch. There's 2 on today's card, and 1 is in the opener. It's the horse you like also, Giggle. Thought she was ranked into the first turn last time. I thought it took her a while to settle. I used to guide her to settle, and she finished well. I think she'll run a lot better today, so I picked the 1 on top here, Giggle, who should be an okay price in race number 1. On to race number 2, scratch to 3 just a little bit, and a field of 10 maidens go here.
Yeah, this race was impossible to say the least. I went a little price hunting. I went to the 10 Rebel Nation for the red hot Peter Miller barn. I thought this one, I'm not going to toss any of his horses right now.
That barn's rolling and at prices.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Ruben Silvera is going to draw to the outside. He's normally an aggressive rider. He can get forward on a horse. Again, hot barn, not much to go off of in this race. So just want to take a price. And the 9, Blazing Heat, I thought deserved a look as well for Charles Treese.
5 furlongs for the California Brothers. I know Ryan's too young to remember the song, but some people out there might. Madness had a big hit, One Step Beyond, many years ago. I thought the horse ran super at Los Al. Debut was good. Ed Freeman wheeled the horse back quick because he was doing so good to run him that closing weekend, and he ran great. He made up so much ground in the final quarter mile. I put him on top. I think the blinkers will really help keep him focused. Also watched the race up in Washington of Surf Ranger. Thought he ran all right. Put down inside trip, tried hard. He was a little uncomfortable down inside. I think he'll run better drawn outside with the race under his belt for the ship and win. So I went to 2 on top of the 8 in race 2. On to race 3, maidens on the turf. We got some well-bred firsters and some horses that have got very good clocking reports.
Yes, leading the way was the number 2. I went 3-2 in here. To start with the 3, worked with Mr. AP, who ran a good second yesterday. But this is a speedy type for Antonio Fresu. I picked the 3 on top just because I think the 3 and the 2, while they both have speed, I think the 3 might sit that easier trip, on the outside pressing the number 2, Rich Knight, who has had 2 B-plus works. We follow Andy Harrington's workout reports very closely. So obviously you want to upgrade that. These are 2 first-time starters that I think deserve a strong look.
Yeah, I agree. Rich Knight owned by King Juan. Juan Garcia still going strong at the age of a lot. He's been around a long time, but he is one hell of a horseman. He's the owner. His son Victor is the trainer. The Dam retired and made, but she's had 1 winner to get to the races. BG Bullet is a half to AG Bullet, or Silver Bullet, the $1.6 million winner. On top of that, that mare's had 7 other winners. One of them was debut. The Dam won her debut at Colonial. I thought Proletariat would run better. That was a fast race. The blinkers go on, so a lot of different ways to go with some intriguing first-timers in the 3rd. On to the 4th, leg 2 of the pick 6. Again, that carry over $38,000. Take out the 4. I have the feeling Howen is going to be really hammered in here, and I don't trust her. I think she's a horse to beat, but I think you can make cases for other horses in here.
Yeah, I don't trust her at all. I'm right. I share your same viewpoint there. Obviously, she's logical. She gets first-time Lasix, which is 37% for Bob Baffert, but I'm going to try and beat her with the 6 Epione. Consistent type of horse. Has run very nice numbers. Is 2 for 2 here at Del Mar, and if I'm trying to beat a Baffert, I like to do it with Tim Yakteen's horses. He seems to have his Baffert's number more time than not, so I'm going to go with the 6 on top and the 1 in second.
Thought it was a very tough race. I don't like the 8. I thought she'd be a real stretch. I thought anybody else could win. Howen gets Lasix. Madame Secretary, when she made the lead 2-back, 1 for fun. Lola Le Plume broke her maiden nice. I know the barn's always been high in this horse. Maybe she's finally coming around, and if things fall apart, she can come running. Sugar High has good workouts and stretches out. Epione just won the conditions. He's in for the tag. Shared Future has raced at fit. I don't have a clue. I thought anybody could win in a good gambling race. 5th race. We scratched the 1 in here. Vronsky first, and we get back onto the grass. How do you see this one, right?
Yeah, speaking of very competitive fields, this is one of the harder races that to handicap for me on today's card. I ended up going 6-5. Dea Matrona, Sam Walensky sent a live string of runners out here, as he did last year and years previous. So I wanted to use this one on top, 6-1 on the morning line for Armando Ayuso. Should sit a pretty nice trip in here. And then the 5 Rowtown, one I'm familiar with running kind of up north more often than not. But Juan Hernandez, Sean Williams team up. They're 2 for 2 when they do at Del Mar. So I like those connections. The 4 Empress Ellie deserves a look. Very, very much a fitter at this level.
I have never met Sam Walensky or Herman Walensky, but if I ever do, I will buy them each a beer.
Yes.
Because they've been good to me the past couple of years.
Yes.
They bring live horses. They win races. They don't get overbet. Watching his horses last rate, my comment was uncomfortable inside trip. Checked is an understatement. Almost went down. Checked severely. Lost her action. Settled late, and I thought finished well. There's been one next up winner already. The race 2 back was a non-winner twice other than. That is so much a better field than what she's facing today. So I like Dea Matrona. Same for me for second. Rowtown, who figures to be on the lead with Juan Hernandez in a real challenging 5th race. 6th race, the real good deal, 38th edition, $150,000 purse. We take out the 8. How do you sort out the D'Amatos here, Ryan?
Yeah, it's tough to sort them out. He's really got a strong hold on this race. But I'm going with the rail horse, Peter Miller, Style Cat, Juan Hernandez is aboard. Strong sprint efforts for this one. Going to be turning back in here. I like the 5 furlong drills leading in. A lot of these runners are coming off a layoff, and going 7 furlongs is no easy task. But I thought Style Cat's going to fit that nicely. I like her running style. And then Speedy Wilson, his running style. And Speedy Wilson, I think, his 2-year-old numbers tower over this field. It's just a matter of if he's ready off the bench.
Yeah, and reading Phil D'Amato's quotes in the forum, it sounds like Speedy Wilson is really doing good, primed and pointed for this race. I always bring this up. That's the power of these Calbred Stakes, the Golden State Series. They run on the days they're scheduled for. It used to be in the days past, they wouldn't fill. They'd push them back a week. They'd have 4 horses. They run them when they're scheduled. It helps when you own these horses and train to point for these races. Shea Brennan I liked a lot last year. I always thought this horse had some talent, should get a good tracking trip. So I was between the 2 D'Amatos, slight lean towards Shea Brennan in the real good deal. On to the 7th. Take out the 2, 11, 12, and 14. The 13 High King does get in. First half of the late double.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this race. This is number 9, Mavman, Armando Ayuso, Leonard Powell. It's a Calbred maiden race. The 9's breeding is by English Channel on top, which screams long on turf. Was bet down in the debut, a little under 5-1 sprinting on turf. Ricky Gonzalez was aboard that day. Now you get Ayuso, you get the stretch out, has had some time to mature. I'm really looking forward to betting Mavman. I hope we get that same price. Has some really strong works coming in, including a quick one last out. And the 5, Bonneville Jim, Hector Barrios, Jeff Mullins teaming up. I'm not going to discount that for a 23% turf sire as well.
You and I are on the same page again, Ryan. And I said I had 2 horses today for my horses to watch. Little notebook. This is the other one, Mavman. I thought this horse ran like a horse who needed a race, who got some race experience first time out. As you noted, was bet in a big field down to 9-2. I looked up the family. The Dam was a route winner. The 2 siblings are both route winners, and they're not cheap route winners.
No,
they're serious,
they're good ones.
Real good horses, route winners. Ayuso rides. Powell's going good. The Word Tab's good. I like Mavman a lot at a price in the 7th. One of my best price plays of the day, and hope we get 5 or 6-1.
I hope so, too.
Yeah. 8th and final. Buena suerte here, all right? This is an absolute grab bag. What makes it difficult for me, and I was just discussing this race with a friend of mine before coming down, when these cheap horses go 6.5, things tend to fall apart.
Yes,
because
in a big way.
Yeah, they're staggering the final 8. The horses who don't want to go that far are getting one late. Somebody comes plodding along. What do we do here?
This is a difficult race. I had 2 picks, but I'm probably going to go deeper in those horizontals.
Yeah.
The top pick was the 5, Fun to Run. I believe in for the Ship and Win has a massive drop in class here. Bob Hess, this might just be putting this horse where he fits at this point. So I wanted to go Fun to Run, and then Danzig Cat underneath. Again, Peter Miller Barn has done really well so far. This horse does well here. Second off the bench, I thought had room for improvement. 1 win, 2 seconds, and 5 starts here at Del Mar. So I wanted to give him one more shot.
Yeah, I'm on the same page here. I'm friends with Bob Hess, but aside from that, he plays the Ship and Win game as well as anyone, and that's what it has all looks of here. Drop in, comes out of better races. One work at Santa Anita, I found that interesting. Worked at Santa Anita, and then Van down here to work over the surface. So I like the same horse on top. I love the way Buds and Suds won at Los Al. This is one of those horses with the classic light bulb ankle. Finally figured things out. Very visually impressive at Los Al last time, what I thought had a look. I've chased Riders Candy many, many times. She's kind of slow, but she can finish a little bit. And Ryan, at the 6.5, to me, these are the type of horses that come running. They just
Yeah.
kind of plod along on the outside, and they pass tired horses. So I give her a look, too. Or the same horse on top, and the 5, Fun to Run. Let's hope for better today, Ryan. Let's
Yes.
hope we all make some money, a little more for results. We don't want all favorites, but yesterday,
Right.
if it was like that every day, Ryan, I'd find something else to do.
Same here.
We'll start from scratch today. Thanks for watching. Pick 6 carryover, $38,000. And for you Super High 5 aficionados, $10,000 in change. That's on the 8th and final race. Thank you very much for watching. Good luck, and we'll see you in about 20 minutes.